Despite inching towards that glorious season when every week brings movies that people actually want to see, this week is small in quantity but mighty in quality, with only one really truly big movie hitting theaters. I am, of course, talking about the special effects extravaganza 300. Now, if you've seen a preview for this film, you probably thought, why are they airing the new Nine Inch Nails video during Deal or No Deal, and what's the deal with all those half-naked dudes killing each other? Well, 300 tells the story of a small group of Spartans that held off a swarming horde of Persian invaders, and it does so using what they call green screening, which, sadly, does not mean all the stars have been interviewed by Kermit the Frog. The process means that no actual sets were used, much like in the recent Sin City, and the result here is a staggering bit of visual artistry, complete with slow-mo sword clanking and buckets of blood. Gerard Butler plays King Leonidas, the leader of the Spartans, and much like is seen in the previews, virtually everything he says is screamed in overdramatic fashion. It's like my dad always said, anything worth saying is worth saying really loud. Still, this ain't a Woody Allen movie. You don't come for the dialogue. You come to see if the film can sustain the energy and action that is contained in the previews. And I'm glad to tell you that it can. This testosterone-heavy flick is so intense, it managed to scare other studios into avoiding it by not releasing any movies against it. That's right. If you're going to see a new movie this week, you have but one choice. Thankfully, if you want to stay home, and given the lovely Nebraska weather in March, chances are you'll be tucked inside your igloo, you have a few more DVD options. The Prestige, featuring Hugh Wolverine Jackman, Christian Batman Bale, and Scarlet Object of My Affection Johansson, has hit the rental shelves. You may have this one confused with The Illusionist, which featured Ed Norton and Jessica Biel, which is easy to do because they both feature magicians and have scorchingly hot hotties in the female roles. This one has to do with the bitter feud and features more twists and turns and directions to My Grandmother's House on You Can't Get There From Here Hill. The visuals are great, but the acting is even better. You won't be disappointed. Also out on video, Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan is not only the single longest title in history, it is also really funny. If you haven't heard about Borat and his shtick, whereby he convinces unsuspecting and ignorant people that he's a racist, sexist journalist from Kazakhstan, you probably aren't watching me right now because there's no electricity in the rock you're living under. For those of you watching who haven't seen this gem yet, check out the funniest movie of the last few years. Here's hoping next week brings more big screen options, but that's the movie buzz for this week. For the Omaha Buzz, I'm Ryan Syrek.